Welcome back, everybody. Round 3 of the Women Racing League is about to kick off. We are going to be watching a match between Holy Dynasty and the Rice Buns, and that is Nioranto and Prau versus Digital Ada and Talia. So that could be a very fun match, and let's see how they will do it. Kelv, what do you think this match is going to be doing?
Yeah, I do think this will be from the little bit that we saw. I do think Holy Dynasty should still be stronger than the Rice Buns here, but we'll
Mhm.
see if Rice Buns have um, improved from the previous step and if they can put up a good fight in this one. Yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah,
um, I think they've got some good driving in them. I hope they were able to put some practice in as well. Um, but let's see how they go. They are both calling for ready, so I think we are about to
you're
get
gonna go.
into the picks and bans. There it is, picks and bans. The first ban will be for the Rice Buns. Um, and let's see which map they don't want to be playing. Glacialis is out.
Yep,
That's
instantly gone
not one that we're
Glacials.
going to be seeing.
Years Lost gets banned as well.
Okay. Years Lost is out. And uh, Holy Dynasty is now going to be picking the map that we will be starting on. And there it is. Delightful Winter is map 1. And map 2 picked by the Rice Buns. Let's see which map they're going to be
Valorate
preferring.
or Red Barricade.
Red
It is Red
Barricade.
Barricade.
Okay. And Valorade will be our decider today if we get to map 3, which of course is something we always hope for. But you never know. Can we make it to map 3? I think if we make it to map 3, that is going to be very. Um, how do I say this? Then the Rice Buns can already be very proud of that, I think, because I think it's going to be hard for them to take a map from Holy Dynasty. Um, I think they could do it, but I think it's going to be very, very tough. So hopefully we go to map 3. But Proud and Nieronto, of course, is going to do whatever they can to prevent that scenario. Let's see if Talia and Ada have some kind of answer for that. The warm up is starting now. We have 25 ish seconds. Um, let's see how they come out on this. It's a nice map. We've seen it quite a bit already today. Why do you think they prefer this map? Like they're all picking this. Is it
Hmm.
just like you don't make too many mistakes on it, or
Yeah, I guess it is
it's
a
pretty consistent?
smoother map. Apart from the hairpin drift, it is overall a more approachable map than some of the others. It feels, I guess, a mixture
Maybe.
of bit of tech, a little bit of slidey surfaces here, airtime reduction. We do see Nieranto and Prow up into the lead. Rice Buns 2 seconds behind.
Oh, did Ada get a little bit of water wheels
Mm,
there? That would not be particularly fun. Talia in
yeah.
third place now. They both have 2 to 3 seconds to make up for, which is quite a bit, of course.
Mm,
Niranto, was it Proud that had the world record on this map at some point, or am I confusing
mm,
that with
not
some other
sure, but
people?
the way they're driving now.
They are indeed going straight for that finish. Proud with the first place. Niranto only 0.2 behind that, 48.5, which is a respectable time. We start
Yeah.
out with an ace in favor of Holy Dynasty, and the Rice Buns got a battle ahead of them. But
Yeah.
let's see if they have an answer for that.
We do see why Holy Dynasty opted to pick this map then for very solid start
Indeed.
there. And they are again in the 1 and 2 positions into this dirt where you got to keep the airtime. And yeah, it is 1 second now that they have. Prow just leading ahead of Nioranto, who goes a bit wide here. Can she survive this? Ooh, bit wonky, but she does make it work. And staying comfortably in that second place, still maintaining the 1 second gap into this hairpin drift.
That was a
Yeah,
scary one.
cleanly done from both of them, making it look easy as they glide forward towards the finish now. Into these last couple of jumps
Oh,
and
yeah,
Prow
what?
into the pole. Oh, that's not something we've seen very often. And she
Indeed.
does manage to hold on to third place, though. Turn it into a victory instead of
What
the
in
ace
the
they could have
life?
had.
The chat.
Yeah, it seems like
Okay.
she's surprised that there's a light pole there. It's like,
Even
yeah,
Proud didn't expect that one to happen.
I don't think we've seen anyone hit that one before. That's
No.
yeah,
I mean, just like that, it can go wrong. 5-1, Ada held on to second place nicely. Took advantage of that mistake. Talia, however, not taking advantage of the road because she drives off of it. Ada in third place. Proud Nioranto first and second. Um, Going on to that grass section here. Proud once again in the lead. See if this time she can maybe dodge that particular um, uh, obstacle in her path. Ada with
going
a
very
respawn.
wide there.
Proud
Yeah,
indeed, quite wide. Lose a little bit of
does
speed, but
survive
it's
though.
enough. It's enough to stay ahead of her teammate Niranto, who arrives in second place. Proud still with a 48.1. So once again, a respectable time.
Yeah,
8-1 is the score, and suddenly they only need two more to take this first map to their name.
yes,
And
indeed. They'll be looking to
yeah,
yeah to claim this map very swiftly in just 4 rounds. We'll see, and once again, they do have a much better start on this map. And
ooh, Ada with a touch.
yeah, 80 of the touch there. Talia trying to chase them down, but oh,
Yeah,
Nierhanto
they're
again a
so
little bit
solid.
wobbly, but surviving through the dirt section there into the grass, dipping in there and into this drift where they both make it clean. It does look like, yeah, it is pretty much just clean air from here as long as you don't hit that light pole. We'll see if they
Exactly.
manage to avoid it this time. And it
There it
is
is.
another ace. 47.8.
47.8. Not bad, not bad. It is zero point 0.8 away from world record by Luna, but still, they were consistent and they made it to the finish 11-1 with a very strong start for Holy Dynasty, who are in the lower bracket, but I'm sure they're hoping to get out of it or at least bring their, get back on the path to make it through to tomorrow, I will say. And for that, you do need to keep on winning. But they are well on the way to do that. Right now, we're looking at Red Barricade, a map built by Fire Breath and Javas. We're going to have a short warm up on this, about half a minute, 25 seconds. And then it is up to the Rice Buns to take this map and extend the match. Otherwise, the Holy Dynasty team will take it home. It's going to be quite the task for the Rice Buns. Who knows if they're up for it, but they will have to pull something out of a hat. I don't know if they're wearing any hats, but they have to do that. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, we'll see how they manage on this map. And into the first round of their map pick. See how they do around the start. Will they fall behind in the start, just like we saw in the previous map? Or will they be able to keep up? It does look like they're a little bit closer on the start this time.
Oh, but Talia
Oh,
with a respawn. Ada's
Ada
still holding on though.
into this plastic. Oh, you do want to go inside across that and over the metal ring there, so you get a little bit more grip. Ada went around that, which is not
Ooh,
the ideal line, and
gets a no
does
slide.
yeah. Holy Dynasty 1 and 2 just needing to survive this ending. Yeah, Nioranto taking it a little bit safe, going a little bit wider, losing a bit more speed in the grass, but she doesn't need to take all that speed.
Yeah, they've
Actually,
seen the splits as well.
yeah, holding on to that safe ace there. Prow with a 47.4, a solid time on this.
Ace on the board, 3-0 is the score at the moment. They only need to do that 3 more times, and they will take a victory. We see an early mistake here. I believe it was Talia, but now also Ada with a touch, or at least some kind of slowdown. Talia now in third place, trying to get back some time on Prow and Nieranto, who are just so consistent and fast. Although Nieranto now
Oh,
wobbling a little bit, gets a no slide. It
Talia,
is
yeah,
Prow.
Talia also with a no slide and hitting into the
Oh,
wall. So it
oh
is
no.
still 1 and 2 for Holy Dynasty. Nieranto again, probably seeing these splits as they go into the ending and making it safely through. Yet another ace for them. 6-0.
6-0 is a scary score to look at if you are a rice bun at the moment, because you know you have to win the map in order to extend. But they're going to keep trying for sure. Let's see if they can hold on to a point here. Prow has the best turnaround near Runter right on her heels, but Prow now touching the wall with just a little, tiny little touch. Does manage to take back third place, but it is Talia now who,
Oh,
oh
Proud
no,
touches again, but so does Talia with a big
see,
crash. Ada does leap ahead into second. And Proud is trying to chase behind though. We'll see if Ada can.
oh
Oh,
no.
touches the wall there. Prow's coming up. Is she going to make the overtake here, or will the speed equalize as they go into this jump? Oh, Prow with a better drift and does make that overtake as we go into this ending. Does look like, oh, that's a very wide line, but
Makes it through
that is
though,
still
yeah.
enough to hold on. A little bit of a slower round, this one, but
51.2 for the
still.
fastest time, yeah.
But it is still an ace for Holy Dynasty. Just one more point is all they need to win this match.
Yeah, basically they just need one person to end up in a second place, and then they will be able to take this match home. And let's see if Rice Buns are able to prevent this from happening. They need the ace. And Prow actually touching. Niranto also not with the best start. Does end up in second place behind Talia, and Ada is in a third.
Ada with
So
good
who
speed.
knows? They might be able to do something here. Niranto, though, takes first place and has to battle it out with Talia, who overtakes. And it is now Talia in the lead. Ada with a bit of a wonky landing, but Talia holding on to that first place. If Nieronto makes a mistake here, maybe
Oh,
there it is though,
close.
overtakes and will end up in
Yeah.
first place with a 49.2. There it
Oh,
is, the victory, the point that they
yeah.
needed. They
Good
actually
G.
won. Yeah, GG indeed. That was uh, a decisive victory by the Holy Dynasty team. And we're going to see if we can find some other matches that are still happening and see if we can maybe catch the end of that. Um, let's see here. I think they're all done. Let me
No,
just
we
make
have,
sure of
let's
that.
see, Meow has one map
Wait.
ahead.
Oh, yeah, true.
Big Bunkers have won a map.
Which server? Which server?
And so should we go for server 1 then?
Server one. All right. Let's
Get
take a
Meow
look
and
at server one
STPG.
and
Check
see
in
what
on
is happening
them.
there. Zara and Ya versus Hydro and Nico Lady. Meow's in the lead by one map.
Yeah,
And
just
now, yeah, 5-4 in points. So very close.
freshly with the victory there. Yeah, looks like, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
with an
map
early
was an
mistake.
11-1, but it does look like this one
Oh,
is a bit closer.
that is
See how they
indeed.
manage.
Oh, Nico with a slow line here. Hydro overtaking her own teammate. Zara is in the lead. Ya is in fourth place, though. And of course, Meow does have a point up on STPG, but the lead is not that big. STPG is still in a really good position here to take that second map and maybe extend this match to map 3, but they do have to take some points away from Meow Team. And here it's Hydro
Oh, Hydro.
challenging
Let's
Zara
go.
for the first place. Who is faster? It
Zara,
looks like Zara
more
has a little bit
speed.
more speed. Will keep
Good round.
first place here. And Hydro Lady, I'm sorry, Hydro and Nico Lady, both driving a PB. We have a draw, and the score is 6-5.
Yeah,
Very nice
very,
battle.
yeah, very good round there. And yeah, as we go into next round here, Hydro just about in the lead here. Nicolady was slightly worse drift in the start, but still in the mix. As we go into this turn here, Nicolady interestingly opting not to go for a drift in that turn. Perhaps just not comfortable with going for drifts there in the outside dirt. Oh yeah, does
Ooh,
get the overtake on Hydro. It is ace
nice.
position. It's looking dangerous for SDPG.
Indeed.
See if
Because
Meow
they're
can
already one
capitalize
map up.
into the drift. Oh, Hydro does get more exit speed than Ya. Can she make this overtake in the ending?
Oh,
Oh, that was close to the wall there. But she does hang on in a small bounce. It does look like she will get second.
yeah, I didn't get it. Oh, she
Oh, but
finished
Ya does get the
falling.
safe finish.
Oh, holy moly. Okay, well, Meow is on match point here. 2 points is what they need in order to take the second map for them. And with that, the match, STPG needs to step it up now. This is where they got to take the points and take the victories, or they will be in a very precarious position here. We have Nico Lady with an early error, but also Ya and Zara not with the greatest start. Haijo is able to stay in front now, although Zara is still knocking on the door and might be able to make something happen here. And
Oh,
indeed,
Hydro a
something
lot of
does
speed
happen. Hydro not a lot of
suddenly.
speed indeed. Oh, and huge
Oh
crash.
no.
This is
And
a huge opportunity for Meow.
yeah, this is a big chance. They have 2 seconds. Nicolady just got a slight touch there. It looks like if Ya can get this finish, it will
There it
be the
is.
GG in this match. And Biao
GG
does get
indeed.
the win, knocking STPG down into the consolation bracket here.
Let's go to server
So,
4 because it's still happening. I
yeah.
think they are on Valorate, and I think the score is. Wait, the map is paused. Have they not started yet? They're calling ready. Um, or maybe they just had a pause during the first match. I am just waiting to see what exactly is happening here.
Oh yeah, it does look like Big Bonkers. Yeah, in the other match, Big Bonkers have beaten Sussy Bunnies as well. So we are just watching Shorkeys versus AFAB, the remaining upper bracket match that was delayed a bit. And we do have Zaysha playing in this match, substituting
Exactly.
in for Stella. So let's see how she does. Another emergency sub coming in. She
And
did
we
win her
have
first match.
we have a long bit ahead of this match, or to come from this match because we're only at map 1. Um,
Yeah.
so we've got a lot of match yet to be played, and we love that. Let's take a look here.
Mhm. Oh, we do have Shorkeys in ace formation here. Of course, they did win step 1, which is this map was played in step 1 as well. We do see Vinkami having the live record still from then, and it is an ace. Zaysha with a PB, but not enough to deny the Shorkeys here, who are looking like they're on their way to taking this first map win.
Yeah, with that map win, they only need 2 more points in order to do that. So AFAB really needs um, to make something happen here in order to not be losing this map because, of course, at stake is a lower bracket run. And I mean, they could still climb out of that, of course, but it would be nice to just stay in the upper bracket if you can manage to do so. We have
Yeah.
Zaysha with a bit of a wonky start here. It is Linko and Vingumi hand in hand in the lead with Marina just a little bit after. Oh, we have some crashes here. It is a lot of stuff happening. And
Zaysha does climb
Linko,
up into second,
yeah,
and
Linko
she
does
does
still
survive.
stay in first place with a PB. Zaysha climbs into second.
Yeah,
Vingumi in a third, Marina in fourth. And
yeah,
it's a victory for the Shorkies. They do take the victory
yeah.
here.
it is still enough for Shorkeys in the end, despite that crash there. Linko with a 47.001. Pretty strong time as well.
Go to map 2. Delightful Winter. We, of course, don't really know the picks and bans, or maybe we do if we look at
We do have
the
those Years
sheet.
Lost banned by Shorkeys and Glacialis banned by AFAB. The first map being Valorate, which was won by, oh, sorry, that we just saw. And we go into map 2, where let's see how they do here.
A little bit of a warm up shenanigans.
Mhm.
People can fly off all they want here as long as you don't do it in the map itself. Let's see who comes out on top here. Map is picked by ASAP. Let's see if they can take it home. For now, it is Marina in the lead with a good start, and the ladies from the Shorkies, 2 and 3. Actually, Vingumi overtaking Linko now. Marina has a battle ahead of her. Zaisha can't quite make the turn and will have to come back from a lot of time loss. But it is Vingumi who's battling Marina. Marina's trying to get first place here in order to force the draw. If Zaisha does indeed say in fourth place, that is now Vingumi crashing out. Marina does take that first place. Linko able to take second, but not able to overtake Marina here. And Marina with a 47.5, which is a very, very respectable time. Linko Vingumi in 2 and 3. Zesha in fourth place. And we start out with a draw. And wait, I can hear you? Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I am here. Sorry.
No
Um,
worries, no worries.
yeah, so we do see
Oh, Vingumi
uh,
mistake.
Vingumi mistake, Linko and Marina battling at the front here. Zaisha hanging on to third. Yeah, and we do have Linko still hanging on to the lead. It is very close battle up front. Vingumi trying to catch up to Zaisha behind as well. Oh,
Oh, this.
Vingumi does get the overtake. And Linko is hanging on ahead of Marina here. Oh, but Marina does have more speed. Can she make it a draw? It's very close between the two
Oh
of
my
them.
god.
Oh, and Marina bounces up into the finish, and that makes it slightly slower. It is victory for Shorkeys. And
They're now in the lead 3-2. And of course, they have one map already on AFAB. So AFAB really must take this map home. And they know it. They know it, but it's not an easy task because Linko and Vingumi are just so strong, so consistent, and they show that every time that we see them drive. Once again, actually, it's Linko crashing. I didn't say the word. It is Vingumi now overtaking Marina, who gets that bump on that dirt corner a little bit, and now allows Linko to overtake once again. So they are in ace position. Vingumi now slowing down, had touched something, couldn't quite see what it was. Linko still in the lead. Marina is in second. Zaisha has also overtaken a third place now and is able to hold on to it. We have a draw with another PB by Zaisha. Zaisha, who's of course a sub and hadn't had PBs on this map yet, so getting a little bit faster every round. So that's good to see. Um, and yeah, the gap is still 1 point between them.
all right. Oh, and that is a touch
Oh,
from Linko there, and we do have AFAB trying to push. Oh, Marina with the bonk as well, but she does hold on to third. Vingumi into
oh,
the lead.
Marina.
Oh no.
Those
And
they're falling like flies now.
yeah, mistake field round, but Vingumi still driving clean at the front. Let's see how they make it through the hairpin. Linko gaining on Zaisho, a bit more speed now, but is there enough track left to make that overtake happen? We'll see.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it. Vingumi with a 47.4 in first, and then
Sharpening that
Zaisha
PB a little
second.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's victory for the Shorkies. So they're putting themselves at 6-4 now, and it's getting a bit dire for AFAB. They really need that ace now. I see there's someone crashing very early. Marina with an unfortunate huge crash right at the start. That is not how you want to start this round, especially not if you're on 6-4 against the Shorkies. Zaysha now as well with some wobbly lines and a no slide, and that leaves the door wide open for Linko and Vingumi to put an ace on the board here. They go cleanly through that dirt section, hand in hand they go, and if they can see the splits, which I'm sure they are aware of. Oh, but there is a clip now. You don't have to risk when you're 3 seconds ahead, but when you do, then maybe you touch, but you still keep the second place. Linko stays in first, and Vingumi with a second after her teammate in second place. Another ace, 47.4. Also, nice time by Linko. And now it's match point, and they just need one person in second place now, and they will take the map and stay in the upper bracket. Let's see if they can do it. Maybe AFAB can stunt a little bit. And here we are. Marina with a good start. Zaysha, 0.3 behind already. Has to overtake both Shorkies if she wants to secure some kind of position here. Vingumi now overtaking both Linko and Marina in one fell swoop. And Zaysha with a respawn, and it's not looking like we can extend this. Marina again with a little crash. So that means
Is
Linko
the
and
ace?
Vingumi
It's the GG.
are getting into that finish with the ace. There it is. Shorkies will take the win with 12-4. They stay in the upper bracket, and AFAP will have to take a detour to the lower bracket. They can still climb out of that, but they do have to step on it a little bit more. Let's take a look at the situation now on the master sheet. We have Shorkies beat AFAB by 2-0. Then we have, let me see, Meow beat STPG also with 2-0. And still, we have not seen any three mappers. Holy Dynasty Rice Buns also 2-0. And the Big Bonkers beat the Sussy Bunnies by 2-0. So there it is. Next round, we have a couple of matches going on. There is something in the coding for the one of the matches. Moldov Gaming. I'm guessing they're going to play the Shorkies. But the sheet is a little off, but we will be fixing that, of course. That is the Shorkies versus Molotov Gaming. Luna Ena will be facing Apex Predators. Mia will be playing Holy Dynasty, and then we have this one is not yet filled in. I think that would be the Rice Buns will be facing the Big Bonkers. That match is planned for 10 o'clock, which is, of course, we are ahead of schedule. So it will be pushed up a little bit. Kelv, looking at those 4 matches coming up, quick fire round. What are your predictions for the win?
Okay, so at the next round in the upper bracket, we do have Shorkies against Molotov, and interestingly enough, in both previous steps, Shorkies did knock Molotov out of the bracket, but again,
They did.
Molotov do have Zephyr Chris coming in. We'll see if that turns it around for them. And the other match, Luna versus Apex Predators, that one could go either way, I think. If Apex Predators are on their game, they might be able to chase down Luna and catch any mistakes that we get there. But it would be a tight one, I think. Meanwhile, towards the lower bracket there, Meow versus Holy Dynasty. I mean, again, this one could be a toss-up because each of them have won one match against the other in the previous steps.
Yeah, could be a tight one.
Yeah, and then in the other match, AFAB versus Big Bonkers. From what we've seen, it does seem like AFAB should win that one comfortably. We'll see if they do have their um, main lineup player back in Stella for that match. That could be a boost to their chances as well.
Then we
Yeah.
scroll down a bit. We've got the Rice Buns versus Sussy Bunnies,
Oh, and we do
which
have
is of
that as well.
course, yeah, we have that is a consolation match, of course. Let's see. They do both have to play another match after this, so it's not their last match.
Yeah.
But it will determine yeah, 9th to 11th place later on, but we'll see how that turns out. I think the Rice Buns may be able to take that, but of course, we'll have to see how that goes. Let's see if we
Yeah.
know what time the matches are going to start.
It's worth
Let's
oh,
see.
yeah, it is worth considering the playoff implications as well.
True.
And
This top
yeah,
8
it
goes
does look
on.
like yeah, top 8 overall making it there. It does look like it's out of reach for STPG, Rice Buns, and Sussy Bunnies, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
That does look
yeah,
like a very high task. Big Bunkers are in 8th place at the start of this step. But of course, assigned fast at birth, if they do really well this step, they could overtake that. So that's kind of a battle going on still to see who, yeah, who's going to take that 8th place. If, of course, Holy Dynasty stays in 7th place. But yeah, that could be a nice battle that we
yeah, that could have implications there. Yeah, indeed, for their playoff
for next month,
seedings.
indeed.
Mhm.
All right. Do we have a time for the next round? Because the schedule says 10 o'clock, 2200. But I think it is going to be pushed up a little bit. So I'm just going to actually, let's just go take a break and we will keep you updated on the time. It will be a bit earlier, but let's see you back in a few minutes for round 4 of today of
Oh, I do
step
have
3.
confirmation. We will be
Oh,
at 45 past. Will be our
35.
next match.
Okay,
Yes.
45. All right, people, put it, set your alarms, go get your drinks. It's only 8 minutes away, so quick break, and we'll see you in a few minutes. So don't go anywhere.